Hi, I'm Dad Plays Games. As a parent, opportunities to sit down with a PC or a console and play are far and few between. But that does not mean not getting a gaming fix. Wow, that doesn't make me sound like an addict at all. Look, gaming is a good lifestyle, alright? Anyway, we parents have probably all sat a few extra minutes on the toilet just for some peace and quiet on occasion. If you haven't, you will, you're perfect, or you're lying. No judgment, sometimes you just need it, okay? Among the countless asset flips, cash grabs, and pay-to-win crap that's out there on Android and iOS, there's also a lot of gems. Games that make mobile gaming a worthwhile endeavor. And by supporting these games, you are doing your part in helping good games reach gamers, no matter the platform. I mean, we shouldn't hate on mobile games. By all means, hate on the bad mobile games, but not mobile as a platform. There are definitely experiences only possible on a mobile, and the platform can be a great way to revive old classics. Here are some of my favorite mobile games. Some of them are free, some are paid, some maybe doesn't even belong on this list, but hey, we all have our guilty pleasures, right? Grand Mountain Adventure. This indie game is incredible. It is free to try with one in-app purchase to unlock the full game, and this is one everyone should at least try. You explore and race down several mountains in challenges or free roaming on both boards and skis. Tricks are executed smoothly and easily, but the game doesn't shy away from really challenging if you want it. It is a game you can pick up for a quick play during a bathroom break, just as well as sinking hours into on the couch until your battery dies. And any completionists out there will have a field day with this one. It will take a lot of effort to get all ski passes. Also a big plus is that my 4-year-old really enjoys both watching and playing this, it being a quite kid-friendly game. Civilization 6. Just one more turn, whenever and wherever. Civilization 6 is surprisingly well adapted for the small screen of a phone. The only downside is that the initial loading is slow, as well as late game AI turns. While you can play the first 60 turns for free, you really have to buy the full game to get most of it. And the full game is worth it, but the high price tag is maybe something to consider. At the end of the day, you are getting all of Civilization 6, and that is a lot of game. Now, if you don't want all the fancy graphics and new features added from Civilization 5 to 6, then Unciv is a great alternative, not to mention free. With simple graphics, multiplayer, all the units and tech from the base game of Civilization 5, it is a great game to pick up for a few turns when opportunity presents itself. Or, you know, a month-long multiplayer game with friends. Mini Metro. This game begins very Zen-like. Such a smooth, Zen-like minimalistic experience, and then suddenly it becomes stressful and complex from out of nowhere. Creeps up on you. It's minimalistic, it's challenging, and it's a great little game for your commute. About commuting. With levels inspired from real-life cities, keep people moving, congestion on stations low, and build a smooth metro system in this intuitive puzzle game. Little Stars might be the best RTS on mobile. Hands down. There's a ton of content, intuitive controls, and a great example of easy to learn, difficult to master gameplay. If this game only had multiplayer, it would probably still see daily play from me and my friends. The minimalistic aesthetics makes it easy to process all the information, and the gameplay is really fluid. Don't miss out on this one. Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Now, if you've never played this game before, do it. It's a timeless classic. If you have played this game on PC back in the day, you know all about how addictive this game is. Build theme parks on tunnel maps, design your own coasters, keep your guests happy, and your wallet full. Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic includes all of the content from the first 2 games in the series. And considering the price tag, this one is definitely a steal. There's a lot of game here. It's really, really good. Chess Royale. This one is a bit of a guilty pleasure for me. It's really just another auto chess with 99 opponents, 3 losses and you're out. Heroes boosts different units and have special abilities. It's set in the Heroes of Might and Magic universe. It's seen its fair share of balancing and matchmaking issues throughout the time I played it. Bots fill up the matches if there are no players or not enough of them, and at the end of the day, it really is just another auto chess. And a lot of the time it does have problems treading that little fine line between pay-to-win crap and a really good game. But in the end, I keep coming back to it for a game or two every now and then.
to marry.
Gwent. Gwent's awesome. While Magic the Gathering is probably my favorite card game, Gwent is a close second. I've been playing this one on and off on PC since the alpha, and it remains a really good game with a very generous free-to-play model. I'm only wishing for some more single-player content for when I don't want to play actual opponents. I mean, if I could get Thronebreaker on mobile, I would have no complaints at all. Gwent is another one of those easy-to-learn, difficult-to-master games. If at all you enjoy strategy or card games, and haven't tried it yet, try Gwent. It's really good. Developer Beamdog has done a pretty good job reworking these old masterpiece RPGs from BioWare's golden age and built a good UI for touch. It's never been easier to play Baldurs Gate 1 or 2 ahead of the highly anticipated third entry from Larian Studios. Baldurs Gate 2 is still by very many people viewed as the best RPG yet, and Icewind Dale, while not as strong of a story, is pretty much more of the same and really good. Cloud gaming. This one is probably cheating. But with the advent of cloud gaming, through your provider of choice, you will have console games and PC games available to you, on your phone. There is something quite amazing about playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey or some other AAA game on your phone while walking to the office. Lastly, here are some fun ones from when you can actually hang out with people in person again. Triple Agent has your group working out who the bad guy is by feeding everyone little pieces of truth. The only problem is, who in the group is not being honest with that truth? In Out of the Loop, you're answering questions about a subject one of you has no clue about. Try to answer vaguely enough to not give the subject away, but not too vague that you get accused of being out of the loop. Lastly, Space Team is a game about working together to keep flying. The only problem is, this spaceship is full of stupidly named modules that constantly need adjusting, and they tend to break whenever you least expect it, or at least want it. Everyone constantly has a task and just a few seconds to complete it, and for the most part, the task is along the lines of changing the waste disposal burner to 7, only that module is on someone else's screen. If your group can survive more than 10 minutes of this, I would say you're doing pretty amazing. This one is always a lot of fun with friends. For an extra challenge, set the game to a foreign language and see your group shouting instructions in a language they neither understand nor speak. There's a lot of fun to be had in chaos. What's your favorite mobile games? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a bit of an extended toilet break coming up, so just gotta, pick my game first.